Hey guys, it's dhdsracer back here doing part 2 of the Hobby King EPO Yak 54. This is just going to be a real brief video regarding the modifications I did to get my plane to fly the best I could. First of all, the single 5-gram servo that controls the ailerons, pretty weak. I would definitely recommend replacing that with maybe just something a little bit higher quality, something that isn't going to chatter quite as much, and this one also had a lot of overthrow where you would kick it over to the side and it would actually shoot past where you wanted it to go. So I threw in a HXT 500 and that actually worked a lot better. You have a lot better control. As I said in the other video, cut those EPO hinges off and put some CA glue hinges on the ailerons and the elevator. The brushless setup that comes stock is actually more than capable of handling the majority of 3-cell setups. So run it on 3-cell. Just be cautious of what prop you use. You can run the stock 3-bladed prop on a 3-cell setup. By my calculations, you get about 190 watts, and it pulls about 17 amps. So you're well within the rating of the 20 amp ESC that comes stock with the plane. I found that the best setup was about 8.5 by 4.7 slow fly. Basically, I took an 11 by 4.7 and cut it down to 8.5 in length. That worked best for me. That got 18 amps and pulled about 200 watts. So realistically, like a 9 by 4.7, maybe with the tips cut off. I haven't actually tested a 9 by 4.7 specifically, but it should come right up to 20 amps, so I would probably reduce the size of that prop a little bit just to be on the safe side. But other than doing the prop change, going to a 1000 milliamp 3-cell was the best way to do it. Shoved all the way forward. It's a really tight fit, but if you push, you can get that all the way forward, and that got me to the proper CG, which was about 54 millimeters from the back of the leading edge of the wing. By the way, do your center of gravity measurement from the very front of the leading edge of the wing. It's easiest to do with the wing off before you assemble. And I just take a pen and I marked off about 54 millimeters from the leading edge, and it flew best there. But aside from the prop change, running the 3-cell rather than the 2-cell, but staying at 1000 milliamps, it added the weight to the nose that it needed to find CG without having to add unnecessary lead. Changing that aileron servo and basically cutting off those EPO hinges, there wasn't a whole lot that needed to be done. The plane flew pretty well. Just be really cautious of the CG. The build is extremely fast. Not a whole lot going on there. Just 2 nylon screws holding the main wing in that you get access through the canopy, and definitely glue your elevator on. The elevator is held in place by a single nylon screw. It is allowed to basically move all over the place, even just by controlling the elevator. You can see it moving around. So just take some CA glue and run that along the side of the fuselage right there, and that will help drastically stiffen up everything. And remember, this is EPO, so you can use regular CA. You don't have to go out and buy the foam safe that costs 2-3 times more. Go pick up the cheapest CA you can find, and medium and thick, and that works perfectly on this. Just be careful because the paint is affected by it. So that's my quick little build thread. I've got some pictures I'm going to throw on this, and maybe a little bit of video and some fun crashes at the end. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Take care. Whoops.